I've created a tier list, thing with my top 25 songs of 2024. I have the 25 songs. I have the short list or whatever. It's just the ranking that needs to happen. I'm going to go in order, and just on this, we're going to listen to them, and then I'm going to give my thoughts, and if you guys want to give your thoughts, I mean, in the end, it's my list. So yeah, this is the first one of these lists that I'm doing live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/JustPete ____ 3 underscores. Come in. I be streaming a lot. Come check it out. It's been a blast. We make beats. I think we should just get this one out of the way because I can't say the title of the song at all. It's Young Homie by Lil Tyler.
I'm a young nigga stacking up that pay, put on for the city, made it happen. Should've seen their face, they can't believe I did it.
This is the first one. We're placing this, so this like kind of sets the tone for where everything else goes in comparison. We don't have to start at 25 or 1. We can kind of just flip them around. I'm low-key feeling my initial vibes is 16 to 20. I was bumping this a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we have some better songs on here. Also, I want to note there's only one song per artist, because if not, then this shit would be entirely made up of GNX, Chromacopia, and Kenny Mason's project. So that's why it's one song per artist, like we normally do our tier lists. But I think 16 to 20. I'm low-key feeling like 17, 18 vibes here. Next up, Timeless by The Weeknd and Playboi Carti. I'm thinking we put Timeless. Instantly. Fuck. Oh, this one's so hard. Okay, I think Timeless, it's definitely above Lil Tyler. It's definitely above Lil Tyler. I think everybody can agree on that. I think we place it in 6 through 10. Now I think this is the upper half of 6 through 10. This is like a 6 or a 7, right? That's what I'm thinking right now. It's a 6 or a 7. Okay, next up, I Only Smoke When I Drink by, I think it's Namino. This is an EDM song that I was bumping a lot. One of them ones. That being said, I think this is the first one that goes into 21 to 25. The vocals on it are fine. I think the lyrics are a little cheesy and kind of overplayed sometimes. The synth and the sound design is really what carries it. All right, next, should we do it now or should we wait? Should we move it back? Nah, let's do it now. My Kendrick pick. As you can see, that it's the album. It's GNX. It's something on GNX. I don't know if you can fucking read that shit, but it's something on GNX. So we're not doing Like That, or I mean, we are doing Like That potentially, because Like That is a Future song. We're not doing Not Like Us. We're not doing Meet the Grams. None of the diss tracks are on here. They were all good, and honestly, one of them probably would have made it if GNX hadn't. Peekaboo is probably my favorite off that album. It's so good, dude. Absolutely banger. It's featuring AZ Shike, I believe. Yup, featuring AZ Shike, and AZ Shike absolutely kills this.
What they talking about? They talking about that. What they talking about? They talking about that. What they talking about? They talking about that. What they talking about?
I just feel like that guy when I listen to this song. Luther with SZA, fantastic. And Whacked Out Murals. Those are the two other songs, Kendrick songs, that I nearly put on. AZ Shike's performance on this is top notch, and I think that's why he deserves it. Okay. Where are we going with this one? fuck, dude. This is so hard. Because then when we start filling it out, then we need to like actually rank them and see which one's better. Oh, I think it's 6 through 10 as well. We're moving away from rap again. We're straying away from rap. This was one of my favorite hyperpop songs of this year. This might be the one that takes the cake, and that is Stupid by Underscores. This shit, let me just say, it's insane. It is actually crazy. I mean, what else to do than just listen to it? The way that it's arranged, like Underscore has an ear for this type of music. It's actually insane. The things that are going on, it feels like there's so much going on, but it turns into such a cohesive song. It's always moving. There's always something new or something new that gets added or something gets dropped out. There's a bridge that is a super cool bridge. Please go listen to the full song because I think it's a really good song. I think it's super underrated. This is a 2 through 5. I was playing this song religiously on the way to work, on the way back from work. Like, it would be when I got into my car, this was the first song I would play for probably a month straight. I think this next song is the least streamed song on this list. Let me see how many streams it's got. This has 7,000 streams. Special by OK Surf. I really like the sound that he does and his voice and everything. I think it's really good. But he released a summer, it's called Surf's Summer Pack. And it's a little EP in July. And I had this song, I follow him on Instagram, and he was playing snippets of the song, and I really, really liked it. And I think it's so good.
Them hoes trying to copy, but you been in your duffel. Say you don't need nobody, they come with too much trouble.
It's a vibe. It's just a vibe. That's what it is. Like, the song is a vibe. The beat is like ocean, like futuristic, like chill. And OK Surf does his thing on the vocals. I think he's genuinely a talented musician or rapper. And I like the style that he does a lot. I think that's a very cool. I think people do it like him. I think there are people that do it like him. But yeah, I think he's found his lane, and I think that's a good lane for him. Shit, dude. Oh my God. I'm just looking at the songs that are coming up. It's going to be so hard. Okay, I think it has to go. It's 16 to 20 or it's 21 to 25. I think it'll stay in 16 to 20 for now, but it might move down to 21 to 25. Next up is my most listened to artist this year. I think I was in the top 0.001% of listeners for this artist. So I listened to him a shit ton, and that is Kenny Mason. Needless to say, the song is called Luminous, and it is off of his first project of the year called 9.
I am a crucifix, Lord, liar, lunatic. Leave it for you to pick. All them sound like the pseudonym.
Like, it's literally just Kenny Mason snapping over this beautiful beat for 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I went to art school, only learned how to draw tools. Bars. This is another artist that I think definitely deserves my snubs. I need to shout out some of the snubs that didn't quite make it. Yeah, Easy Dub by Kenny Mason featuring Baby Drill. Chosen off the album. And then off of his newer album that released in the fall, Angel Eyes is a fantastic one. And Relief. So those are all definitely could have made it. I think Luminous just scratched an itch that not a lot of other songs this year scratched. And I think this is our first 11 to 15. I think it fits right perfectly in the middle of the road. This next one has the most staying power because I think it released in like February this year, and I still bump it. I don't bump it a whole lot anymore, but I still do, and I gotta respect it. That is A Cold Sunday by Lil Yachty. I love when Lil Yachty does this sound.
Hands on terrain, I treat my bitches like Diana. Pretty princess, hold a phantom. 2003 Dolce & Gabbana.
I mean, it's another one of those where it's just him spitting over a really, really good instrumental. In my mind, I would put it at either 16 or 15. You saw it. You peeped it at the start. I know everybody saw it at the start. They're like, what's going on? Brat. What I think was arguably better than Brat was the deluxe that she released. She extended Brat Summer into Brat Fall with deluxe. And it's just a bunch of remakes to the songs with the features. And the songs really don't sound a whole lot like the original Brat. So this song is Apple, which is like her most popular one off of Brat. But it's on the deluxe. It's with the Japanese house. I think the Japanese house really sends that shit to a next level. I think it's better than A Cold Sunday. I think it's here. I think that might be the right pick here. Low key might do this. It might be that. I think that's what we're going for. Oh my God, am I so excited to talk about this. We've been straying away from rap a little bit. Best album cover. It is such a good album cover. My Daylist was on one. They recommended me this song on the way to the airport to pick up a friend. And I think I listened to it nearly all the way to the airport, just on repeat. Dinner Date by Sunrise Academy.
How could you know? How could you know the dinner date is over?
It's just such good vibes, man. It's so chill. I'm putting it above Apple. I'm putting it above the Brat. I think Luminous still kind of holds that spot. Okay, I think we're gonna shove that there. I think that's probably gonna be where it ends up. Obviously, we had to have a song on Chromacopia here. One that really, really stuck out to me was Darling I.
Come on.
I think it was Anthony Fantano had a criticism for this song that it was like too mainstreamy sound, like not out there enough. It didn't make it as many like risks or whatever. And I was talking to a friend about it, and we were talking about this song because we both really liked this song. And I brought up that point, and we were both just like, yeah, but Tyler already does that. Tyler already makes those jumps so many times that when like 1 to 2 songs on his album just kind of sit back into that like kind of like pop appeal and just not really it's not even that basic. There's still a lot going on and very beautifully composed. Like it sounds really good when he does that, when he goes and falls back onto and he's not trying to be super weird and out there. Tizo really kills it on those background vocals. I think this is another top 10 song. I think it goes behind Peekaboo and Timeless. I've been looking at this one for so long because it's been slowly coming closer and closer to what I have to talk about to him. She the One by YNJ. He makes it onto the list. This is featuring, I know it's featuring Babytron. And it is also featuring Baby Money. We got the babies, Baby Squared on the features.
She the one for sure. She the one for sure.
It is not diabolical to put a fucking J song on this list, all right? This song is just pure fun. That is why it's on here. Like, there's so much character in YNJ. The way whenever he like screws up, he's just like, fuck, and then just goes straight back into the bar. Like, doesn't even do a retake. That being said, it's going in the 21 to 25. It has to. It just doesn't compare. It's a fun song, but it doesn't compare in terms of quality to the other ones, especially the ones up here. So yeah, it's going on 21-25. It might be number 25. We was just talking about Tizo in Darling I, because he's featured. And we got a Tizo Touchdown original. Third Coast, Tizo Touchdown. Shout out to Texas. I mean, if you couldn't tell, it's literally just a song about the bitches that he's got in different Texas towns, which is sick. Tizo has got so much personality, And it really does show on the new album that he just released, or the album that he released last year. And I think it really shows on this song too. Tizo is doing, I think he's doing music that not a whole lot of other people are doing. Not a whole lot of people sound like Tizo, because he's kind of a chameleon. He kind of does a whole lot. I'm feeling 16 to 20. I'm feeling lower half. I feel like it's better than A Cold Sunday, and it's better than Young Homie. So I think this actually might be, this might split. This might go 16. I don't know though. These two are super close because I started listening to them at like the same, very similar times. On God by Mike, featuring Tony Seltzer and Earl motherfucking Sweatshirt. This project is underrated as hell. I really, really, really like this project. Pinball. Tony Seltzer's the producer. And then you got Tony Squared. You got Tony Snow on here as well, which was so weird. I was not expecting to see Tony Snow on a Mike project.
First, my face on the wall, we start a nigga berserk. I know it all. They throw sticks and stones and rocks, but it never hurt.
Yeah, Earl's great on it. He kills the hook. So good. It's so weird. I feel like it's so weird to put Earl Sweatshirt on a hook. Like, you know, when you think of Earl Sweatshirt, you think of bars. He's got some of the most like rich and compact verses of all time. But I don't know, he really works on the hook. This is another top 10. This is another top 10er for sure. I think it's going to be 10. Next up, ooh wee Zombieland 2. Zombieland 2, LOE Shimmy. LOE Shimmy. LOE Shimmy was my second most listened to artist this year, just behind Kenny Mason. It's actually nuts to watch him progress and grow as an artist. And yeah, I mean, I think this year's probably his best year. And he released 2 projects, Nardy World and Zombieland 2. And the one that we got is Bulletproof. This is another one, straight vibes. It's a weird vocal tone, but it's good. Shout out some of the snubs, namely Drugs off the same project. Miami's also really good. And then on his new project, I really, really loved Substance Abuse. So weird to say that. But yeah, I really liked Substance Abuse. I think we put it, it's kind of weird, but I think we put it right next to Lil Tyler. I mean, they're homies. It's a great song. I mean, shout out to LOE Shimmy. If you don't know, if y'all are not hip to LOE, become hip and go listen to his music. We're going away from rap again. I mean, as you can tell, I mostly listen to rap. You know, I expand my palette. Just straight dance vibes is how I would explain the album. Just straight dance vibes. And this one really stuck out to me on first listen, and kind of kept listening to it all the way through the year. And that was Still, featuring Charlotte Day Wilson, who I don't know. I'm unaware of who Charlotte Day Wilson is, but she kills it on this. So yeah, Still. I still love you, baby. I still love you. I think it's gonna go low or high. It's gonna be around here, just because there is a stage. It's a mood dependent song. I think it's gonna go in the bottom here, 21 to 25. I think that's where it is. Yeah. Still a really, really good song. Fantastic dance song. The future pick, it's Cinderella with Travis Scott.
You know it's high versus lows. 2 M's that's on the pedal. This bitch make that bitch jealous.
I am thinking that it's gonna fit right into the 11 to 15. I'm looking at what we have in the near future, and I think I like some of these songs more than this one. I think it's better than Luminous. I think Luminous finally gets dropped down to 12. I think 12 might be the last staying point. You never know. Another guy that had to be on here because he released a new album, and that album was, it was beautiful. Schoolboy Q with Blue Lips. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this album for the first half of the year. I stopped listening to it a little bit in the latter half, which again, I want to say that that was another thing that was hard about this list. Was it felt like I had some recency bias for some fall and like late summer songs So I really tried to make sure that I got a bunch of songs from the entire year. And Lost Times featuring Jazzy off Blue Lips was one of those songs that I really liked. I also want to give a quick shout out to Nunu on Blue Lips, which was also really fucking good. But Lost Times, slightly better.
Slid through that many nights, I never met many like say she like girls and won't minds. Fuck on her friends, I might not.
This kind of just feels like Schoolboy Q is straight flexing and being just like, ugh, nasty. I fucking love it. Jazzy does a great job on the hook. It did not have as much staying power as some of the other songs that released earlier in the year. And for that, I think it's going to go into the 21 to 25 category. Actually, no. It's going to go here. Lil Tyler is going to go down to 21. And we're going to put Lost Times on the back end, maybe 20 area. More hyperpop representation. Woo! More hyperpop representation. Let's go. Eric DOA had to be on here as well. Dancing with Somebody was almost gonna fucking make this list, and then he dropped Why Suffer For Us, which is the EP that he released November 29th, very early. And oh my god, Song for When the Bar Closes. So good. I absolutely love this song. It's a minute 45 seconds long. So short. I wish it were longer, but it's so good.
I know you're not the type that's gonna play on both sides. I just wanna see you at the end of my night.
The beat is so good. Hook is it's fucking catchy. I've had this song stuck in my head for like 3 days. It's going in here. It's going 11 to 15. I think it's gonna do this. I think Dinner Date is better than this one, but I think it's better than Apple remix. Bad bitch alert. Bad bitch alert. Bad bitch energy. Bad everybody. We got TGIF by Glorilla. I fucking love Glorilla. She might be my favorite female rapper doing it. This beat, the way it drops, and then just her personality.
Glorilla, how the fuck is that your man? If he right here with me, the fuck?
Bro, those ad-libs, they're so good. Glorilla snaps. Glorilla snaps on it. Holy shit. It's right here. 16 to 20. Probably number 17, I think. It is for sure better than A Cold Sunday. I know that without a doubt in my mind. So I think it's going 17. Weird thing, I don't have it on any of my playlists, but I will go and I will search up that song just to listen to it. When you're in the right mood to listen to that song, it hits every time. When you're in the right mood, it's up here. It's the GOAT, right? But obviously, you can't be a bad bitch all the time. Vince Staples, Étouffé is the one that I picked.
Every time I see them niggas, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label trying to give me feedback. Tell me bring the streets back.
It's hard to explain. Like, I don't know. Vince Staples is just fucking good. That's what it is. The beat is like the way it drops in after that intro. The intro is really cool. If anybody can tell me what étouffé, like why it's called étouffé, I'm assuming it's a French word. That's why I'm pronouncing it like that. I love the vocal doubling on the hook. It's a top 10. Oh, okay. I was just thinking about it. It's not 2 through 5. So then I was like, oh shit, is it really top 10? Is it really there? And I don't think it is. I think we're going to do this. I think Cinderella goes up to the top 10. I think Cinderella is number 10. And I think Étouffé goes right there. Right in the middle. Right in the middle of 11 through 15. Banger. 100% a banger. As you can tell, first of all, number 1 hasn't been named yet. That was on purpose. And yeah, we 2 through 5. And that is because these next 4, I still don't know where to rank. I have no idea. I know they're going to be in the top 5, but I have no idea what's going to be number 1. I think I'm not going to troll anymore, and I think that's how it goes. I think I Only Smoke When I Drink is actually a really good song. If we like really try to think about it even more, it's just going to hurt my brain. And at some point, you just got to go with your gut instinct. Okay, next up. This song also features Tizo Touchdown. So we have 3 Tizo Touchdown verses on this list. This is Daylight by Lancey Foe.
She said, she said, she said, she said, she said, she said.
It's like sexy drill, but it sounds cool. It's way cooler than sexy drill in my opinion. That shit is beautiful. I think that is right up Lancey's alley. I think he should keep doing that. I think that is what he should, the sound that he should make the whole time. So good. I think my vibes are telling me it's number 5. Next one is JPEG Mafia's Either On or Off the Drugs. The fact that it samples an AI cover of a Future album. That being said, it's just a sample. I think JPEG Mafia is a absolute genius for sampling this song. I think this is AI and music done tastefully. It's a tool that it assists the song, right? So it's not the main focal point. Like, obviously, he still wrote it, and he still did most of the production.
I feel like an accident I'm never chose. Baby talking voice of passion. I feel like it's corny if you ain't on code.
Oh, I don't even have to listen to the lyrics. Obviously, the lyrics and the flow are fantastic. It's the beat. I'm just like floating on top of this. I'm on cloud 9 right now. All right. You know what? I was just thinking about it. I think we're going to do this. We're just going to have to arrange the, actually, okay. Yeah, we're just going to do that for now. And we're just going to have to arrange them later. And I'll tell you, we're going to have to figure out what number 1 is at the end after we listen to all of them. I love that one. I was addicted to this song over the summer. It's at least 3. Gene Dawson. Gene Dawson is one of my favorite artists right now. He does such a unique sound, and he's a chameleon. He's like Tizo Touchdown. Nobody does it quite like Gene Dawson. And the new album that he released this year, Glimmer of God. Oh my God, it might be album of the year for me because I enjoyed it so much. I could have picked Darlin', the intro song to it. I could have picked Collapse, the outro song. But instead, I decided to go with one of the singles, and I went with Houston.
I'ma lose my soul tonight.
It's that retro 80s pop, synth pop. I think to a T, I think it does it the best. Is it better than either On or Off the Drugs? I don't know. I have no idea. This has been tearing me apart. It's top 3. I think we have to listen to the last song on my top 25. And that is Somebody New by The Sacred Souls. Like, oh my God. Here's the issue is I listened to each one of them, and each one, when I was listening, I was like, yeah, this one's number 1. This one's the best. Fuck. That is so good. It brings back that old soul sound. That man's voice is fucking beautiful. He has such a good range. All 3 of these songs, either On or Off the Drugs, Houston, and Somebody New, they all tick the boxes. They all tick all of my boxes. They hit the right spots. One could even argue that it's the music G spot. I think just off of what I just heard, because that's the only way that I'll be able to do this, is because I think they're all really good. From what I just heard, my favorite song of 2024, the 2024 GOAT, is Either On or Off the Drugs. I think that's the GOAT. I think that's number 1. I think Somebody New is 2nd, and I think Houston is 3rd. That is my list. It may just be within the context of the album, for the JPEG Mafia song as well. So much crazy shit going on in terms of production, and like it's angry, it's out there, and then this song comes on and it absolutely hits you in a different way. It hits you in it just like totally like fucking left hook straight from Mars. You're never seeing it coming. That's the tier list. I think I'm pretty happy with the rest of the placements as well. If you do want to listen to these songs back and listen to the full songs, I did create a Spotify playlist for them, the 2024 top 25. It's not in order. I might rearrange it so that it is in order. Go take a listen to all of them. Obviously, it's my top 25, so I like all of them a shit ton. That's my top 25 list. It was super fun to make. Honestly, nearly impossible to make. If you like this content, I've got 2 other lists on my YouTube right now. 2 other top 25s. I also do music production stuff. That's, we're going to get a lot of those vids out too. So if you like this content or you want to see more, subscribe. And yeah, fucking leave a comment downstairs what your snubs were for my list, what you think I got right and what you think I got wrong. Always love seeing your comments and shit like that. So yeah, let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.